Well, I think it's clear some in the Conservative Party rattled now by the rise of Reform UK. And why wouldn't they be? I mean, we've seen, of course, support for reform rising in the polls. We've seen a few defections. In Lichfield there, you've got a councillor who quit the Conservatives to join Reform, actually standing in a county council by-election. I think one of the telltale signs, though, in terms of Reform picking up support in local areas is when MPs respond, maybe feeling the heat a tad. You've had Lord Frost, of course, mention Reform. He was one of the big first Conservative figures to actually directly sort of address the rise in support for Reform UK. But a Conservative MP, one I actually quite like, has addressed what Reform have been saying head on in relation to this clip of Alex Phillips, who of course now at the forefront of Reform UK. This is what she had to say about net zero on the BBC recently.
I mean, if you look at our energy policy over the past couple of decades, this drive for net zero has made us net poorer. We've exported carbon emissions to other developing countries, and carbon doesn't know what a national border is. At the same time as exporting our own carbon emissions, we've exported our industrial policy, we've exported our potential prosperity, we've exported our geopolitical leverage. It's about time we got real and got pragmatic when it comes to how we do energy in the UK, and actually understand that if we continue to self-flagellate by focusing constantly on targets, net zero targets, while other countries are flouting it, frankly, we're going to be poorer and we're going to be weaker.
So what I found interesting is that in direct response to that, Simon Clarke, who, as I said, is a Conservative MP I actually like, he actually responded to that statement. And when you read what he had to say about this, let me know in the comments below. Do you agree with what he says on this or with what Alex Phillips of Reform UK said? Because Simon Clarke hit back at what Alex Phillips said there on the BBC, saying this is simply untrue. What will make us poorer and weaker will be failing to adapt for a new global race to clean tech. He said net zero has lowered bills and that it's creating thousands of new jobs. Talking about the economic opportunities of net zero, taking on addressing what Reform UK's Alex Phillips said directly there. So do let me know in the comments below, guys. Do you agree with what Alex Phillips said, or do you agree with the Conservative stance from the likes of Simon Clarke? But it's interesting to note now, Conservative figures feeling, I think, the pressure slightly and tackling Reform head on. Let me know what you make of all of that in the comments below. Please do whack this video a quick thumbs up, and of course, as ever, cheers for watching.